Hey, you guys. What's up, y'all? It's Ray. Welcome back to my channel. I am late, but I'm here. That's all that matters. I'm always late, but I always show up. Um, as you can see, I edited the title of this video. This is graduation part 2. This is a redo. I didn't know this was a redo until the last reading, the all signs I did. I accidentally said redo. It wasn't my intention, and I've been meditating on the energy ever since. And this is a redo. I feel like the Capricorn full moon that we have tomorrow, today is July 2nd, 2023. It's 8:34 p.m. East Coast time right now, and the full moon in Capricorn is tomorrow, July 3rd. But the full moon is initiating a redo, and I'll explain why. Let us pray. God, source, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, thank you for allowing me to guide the collective, whatever soul feels called to watch this reading and tap in. Allow me to guide each and every soul on the redo of graduation part 2. Thank you for the shifts. Thank you for allowing us to embrace the change instead of being fixed and stubborn. Thank you for allowing us to be open to receiving. Thank you for allowing us to align with the energy of surrender and embrace it instead of negating it. Thank you for allowing me to be a clear channel, clear vessel, and a clear oracle. Gratitude, Ashe. Okay, so we're in July. July is 7 energy. Today is Sunday. Hold on, let's look at the calendar. Friday. On Friday, 2023 adds up to 7. Friday is 7/7. So we have a 7/7/7 day this year on Friday, July 7th. Okay. Now 7/7/7, it represents a multitude of things. Okay. In America, it's represented as being lucky, being a jackpot type of energy. So, jackpot, that represents finances, money, things are shifting financially, collectively, all around the world is what I hear. Also 7/7/7, it represents forward movement. It's the chariot energy. But I see the chariot card, and it's like I see someone trying to turn it upright so that there's forward movement, but it's like sideways. And to me, sideways energy it's like in limbo, transition energy, very similar to like 555 energy. Also, in the game of chess, you can make a number 7 with a rook. Okay. Also 7/7/7 does represent the crown chakra. It does represent spiritual lessons, which is a part of elevation, which is a part of shadow work, ebb and flow. So with that being said, focusing on just July, because we're in the 7th month. June, we did graduation part 1. I did reshare it. I have not rewatched it. I cannot rewatch it. Me personally, I can't watch it until after this one is done. That's just what I'm called to do, since I'm the messenger of this energy. I see a dove in my mind's eye. But the month of June, 6 energy, is all about balance, or rebalancing, recalibration. And it's interesting because this video is redo. So re is the prefix, the preface of things. You can get into the etymology of it. I'm not. But there was an opportunity to rebalance and to restore. But I feel like I see like the 6. You know how like if someone has like a 6 in their house number, and that 6 is like nailed in, but like the nail is starting to like detach, like it's starting to exert itself out, right? And then it's like the 6 flips to a 9, and 6/9 Cancer energy, but 9 represents things coming together to come to an end. And I feel like the month of June for the collective, there was a disruption of peace. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 decks, right? That we're going to use because this is a redo. We're using 6 decks. I don't know, but I'm pulling 7 cards. I was really thinking I was using 7 decks, but 6 decks, 7 cards, okay? Because June and July are aligned. JJ, I don't know. But when I was pulling these cards out, peace is the only card that popped out reverse. So there was a disruption of peace. I feel like a lot of us, because I was definitely thrown off of balance. June 2nd, to be specific, and today is July 2nd. And today, to balance, love, harmony, and also coming together. Yesterday was the first solitude. And it's also interesting and aligned as well because this is, hey, babe, this is a redo energy. And I was supposed to do this yesterday, but we're doing this on the 2nd. And it's past my bedtime. So I'm here and I'm up. Like, I have really been intending to rest more, but baby, I don't know. I've been sleeping less, sleeping less, up more. That's because the sun is out more throughout the day, throughout the summer. That's not important, but there was a disruption of peace. I feel like every one of you were thrown off the tracks. Like literally the train was derailed off of the tracks. And then instead of having a mechanic, and as I say that with the moderator symbol, it has like the wrench. So it's like instead of having a mechanic come help you merge the train back onto the tracks, you have to figure out how to put that bitch back on the tracks by yourself. And this is a test of strength. It is a test of willpower, but I really do feel like a lot of you feel weak, but you're so afraid to admit this to yourself. And, you know, a part of any step program is honesty and accountability. Okay. It's one of the first steps. So once you speak it, I feel like this is how you feel. Okay. And then I'm going to tell you the spiritual lesson behind it, the advice, I'm going to give you advice behind it. But because you feel weak, because, you know, going back to the metaphor of the train, it's like it's hot as fuck. Okay. You are thirsty for something. Okay. Now, water. I really want some tea, but we drinking water because it is literally hot as fuck. Okay. But you're outside. It's hot as fuck. Okay. It feels like I just see a desert. Okay. It's just dry. And it's like, help. Where's the help? And the help is around, but you can't see it. Okay. And I feel like you can't see it because your own vision is swayed by the weakness that you feel. Now, for those of you, I feel like for whoever's resonating with this, you're very picky and choosy when it comes to using the tongue as a sword. So let me break that down. By you admitting to yourself, which would be verbalizing to yourself, okay? Because right now it's an internal dialogue, but to create balance, you have to make it an external dialogue. You have to release it. That's the external dialogue. So it's like if I say this, then it becomes my reality, right? But then, you know, when it comes to anything else in life that pisses you off, you will go the fuck in, you will go the fuck off. You'll tap into your lower self, okay? And then you won't be, I think the right word is cognizant of what you're speaking. But then it's like when you have no defenses and you feel like you've been broken down, you want to choose like what you speak on. Like I just hear you're very, very iffy. And then I see Jiffy, cornbread. I don't know what cornbread has to do with this. But that could be, you know, emotionally eating, unhealthy. I've been emotionally eating, but I've been choosing healthy options. And then I'm skinny, so I could use the extra meal. No cap. But shit, every time I go to the doctor and I be like, I'm always cold, they're like, you just need to gain more weight. Bitch, I've been this size all my life. Anyways, but no, that could be a thing for you. Like people could be telling you, you know, you need to do this, you need to do this. But I hear they're totally off. You're totally off. They're totally off. So are they totally off or are you totally off? I just got a notification. Oh. But I hear pull the phone closer. Let me pull the phone closer. Sorry. But yeah, Spirit is about to get in your shit. And you see how Buddha was in your face, okay? And this is the protection. Did you hear that pop? This is the protection. That was the water bottle that popped, okay? But this is the protection Buddha. It's 844, 444. And then this piece is 23. So that's 5 for Emperor energy. But it's, I see all these cards that I see in my mind's eye are reversed. And I also, before we get into these cards, I'm also getting like collectively the reason why you're being given a chance for a redo. And you know, the whole really the root of this series are the changes that are coming with the node shifts, okay? But the reason why you're being given a redo, especially, you know, we have a little bit of time until the 18th of July, is because it's like, it's kind of like, you know, spirit, your ancestors, your spirit team, smoke alarm, they're really in this energy of grace. And I feel like this grace is more heavily activated. Y'all, I'm staring at a fucking purple pen as I say this, and I just can't take my eyes off of it, but purple 7 crown. Because we're in this energy of Cancer and this motherly, nurturing, abundantly loving energy, like that's why the grace is at an all-time high. So it's like, if anything, if you wanted to take advantage of anything, take advantage of the forgiveness I hear that's being bestowed upon you when during the times you didn't operate from your higher self and you didn't have discernment and you didn't trust your gut. Got another notification. But you like really take this time to reflect on the last 3 years. Okay. 2 to 3 for some of you, another notification, but really, really reflect. I guess as my phone blows up, that's the confirmation in addition to the smoke alarm. But I do just want to say, just to everyone, every single person that you cross is experiencing some type of change. And for humans, even though, you know, we focus on fixed energies, hey babe, like Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, fucking, who am I missing? Scorpio. This is really some human shit, okay? Like humans like comfort. Comfort is fixed energy. It's a certain cycle, okay? It likes to rotate, okay? It's like the fucking hamster on the fucking wheel, okay? Humans like that shit, okay? Now, unless you have heavy, like mutable, anything but fixed, you know, you could rise above it much more. Well, someone could rise above it much more quickly than the others. And we're 13 minutes in, Scorpio energy, change and transformation. However, because everyone, whether they show it or not, is experiencing something, I am. My comfort zone in a part of my life was disrupted. It didn't affect me directly, but, you know, I was a part of the ripple effect of it. And that ripple effect affected me. Okay. Smoke alarm. So me too, like these messages are just for me as they are just for you. I don't know why the perm keeps coming up. Okay. I don't know. Is there, I recall, perm recall. I don't know. But, where was I going? So before we get into these cards, one more thing. Capricorn. Okay. Capricorn is the opposite of Cancer. Cancer is the mother, Capricorn is the father. So it could feel like this mode of weakness or moments of weaknesses that you may be having that may be more dominant now than they have been in the recent past, or specifically the last 2 to 3 years. Baby, I'm about to put my phone on do not disturb. But see, I was about to say, like, there was a voice that said I don't need this fucking phone, okay? I don't need the smoke alarm. I don't need this phone. I trust myself. I trust the messages. So what is it that you feel like you need, but you can really do without, okay? So at this point, I hear your codependency is your codefendant. Yeah, your codependent is your codefendant. Interesting. So the law, justice, the judicial system. But where was I going? The Father. So with Saturn energy, it could feel during these moments of weakness, you could feel like very, very like weighed down. Like it's like a trigger warning, but the vision I'm getting is like someone holding someone down underwater, water cancer, and it's not suffocating. Why do I see pillow suffocation? But no, that is a part of suffocation. But drowning, like someone is holding you down, like drowning you. That's what it feels like. And it's like if you don't fight, like you need to fight. This redo is about you fighting your way to victory. Now we can get into these cards and figure out how to change this disruption of peace upright. Okay. Here's just problems everywhere. Okay. In the family, in the work. Heavy energy on the finances. Like I feel like someone's struggling between family and money. This is also giving me like fighting over inheritances type shit, smoke alarm. I don't know. I feel like if you're tapping to this energy, you still have elders around, trigger warning. The transition is coming, okay? Here very soon. Also, if you are birthing or conceiving, because that is a duality. Conceiving is the initiation, birthing is the completion. You will be rebirthing an ancestor that quote unquote jumped off the boat. Smoke alarm. All right. I'm starting with the oppositions deck. Are we? I don't think we are. Actually, we are. The cicadas. I haven't heard the cicadas in a minute. All right. And just to clarify, this is a general reading, okay? After that 5 hour, all 12 signs. Then I'm about to do 12 hours on the next 12 signs. God bless. I'm grateful for the opportunity. But I love my energy too, Past, present, future. The problem. Past, present, future problem. What's that song? The Lovers came out. I hear, is it we're brothers? We're something, something, something living. Give me a high. What the fuck is that? Is it even we're brothers? I don't know. Baby, hold on. We're brothers. Is it something, something, something living? Is that the Wayans? Hold on. In living color. It is the Wayans brothers. What the? In living color. Okay. What was in living color about? Hold on. Because this is past energy. So in the problem, in living color about. Interesting. It was 5 seasons. It came out in 1990. 5. July 5th. Pay attention. When is that? Wednesday? Is that Wednesday? Yeah. Thanks. Okay. What the fuck is it about? I see a clown. Hold on. All right, here we go. It's 127 episodes. I don't know if 127 means something. Ooh, it was originally released April 15th. It ran from April 15th, 1990 through May 19th, 1994. 15 is the devil, 19 is the sun. Okay, that's aligned. Hold on. So, In Living Color portrayed a form of irreverent Black humor in a time when mainstream American taste regarding Black comedy on television had been set by inoffensive family. Okay, what the fuck? That's not what I want. Shall I look up the plot? No, I'm not getting into the rabbit hole. Okay, anyways. So we have 6, 7 here. We actually have 7, 6. So what is that? 13? 13? 20 minutes in, and so a judgment call. There was a ooh. Let me finish pulling these cards. Just give me a second. Present energy. The problem, please. You're a problem child. It's graduation energy in the present. What's the issue? Keep getting 2 cards. Not my intent. We're going to flow. This is definitely going to be more than 7 cards based on how it's coming out. Ooh, commitment. Feeling like you need something and you can't do it on your own. Now it's making sense. I hear the dream because when love is your problem. So I'm just getting... Let me just finish pulling. I see the problem, the future, and the issue. The foreseen. 6, 6. Very interesting. Okay. Oh, we got 2 cards. All right. So this is all about love in the heart. Okay. So y'all are unhealed. Okay. It's okay though. We're gonna get through it. You're just gotta make it. Trey Songs. Being drawn back to the 42 laws. Okay. Okay, before I get into these cards and the 42 laws and the redo energy, 42 breaks down to 6, okay? And there was something was either destroyed or tampered with in your energetic or filled everyday life, however it is for you, right? And then it's your response to the situation that just got another notification that really fucked you up, okay? So if you want to know where you fucked up, it was your emotional response. And if you tap into me and my teachings and all that I do and all that I be fucking talking about, I always express the domino effect of a negative reaction, okay? And perspective and perception is everything, okay? And then just taking a moment to have a bird's eye view of the entire perspective before you decide to pounce and attack versus retreat, okay? Another notification. I don't know what the fuck that is. Okay, anyways. So past, the issues in the past, we have the 7 of Pentacles and the Lovers, okay? So in the past, when it came to matters of the heart, or whether this is a lover, friend, or both, some of you crossed boundaries with a friend and made them into a lover, and it backfired, and you probably aren't connected anymore, especially because in the present energy we have the fates reversed. But in the past, there was a situation that you thought was very abundant, very fruitful for you, very, very prosperous. You saw a lot of longevity here. The major theme in this is longevity. 7 of Pentacles. So now that we're in July, I feel like you're trying to, I hear, get back to who I once was. So get back to who you once were when it came to this abundance, this not having to worry about how you're going to pay for food, how you're going to eat, how you're going to pay the light bill, the rent, the goddamn car insurance? How are you going to just, have no worries for the rest of your days? Akuna Matata. Okay. Okay. And it's also interesting because with these flowers here, it's giving me offerings and altars. Okay. I feel like it's interesting because you know that you have a spirit team that works with you. And some of you feel like giving offerings is enough, but you still got to do the work. Okay. And also, I had to do that because, baby, this is my spirit team talking to me directly. But when it comes to honoring your spirit team, take care of yourself as good as you take care of them. Okay. For others of you, it's the opposite. As much as you take care of yourself, you need to take care of them. Okay. For me, it's the first part. For you, I don't know. But that's your business. So with this lovers here, right? Going back to the past energy in the cards, 26, 8 cycles. You see how she's naked, aka vulnerable, and then the snake is coming in. Okay. So, this is like Eve and the apple, and Venus and Leo is definitely given Eve versus Lilith energy all up until October. And it's interesting. We have 10 October here ending with flow. I hear ha 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 ha. Creepy. But with this energy, you were drawn in by temptation. Okay. Sorry, y'all could probably see the ring light and the reflection, but you were drawn in by the temptation. You were drawn in by everything that was on the outside, but you really didn't take a look into the heart and the soul of what you chose to interact and dwell in and with. Okay. And, when it comes to diving into the heart and soul of people, this is, everyday movements. Okay. Do people steal? Do people lie? Do people cheat? Do they bully others? That's a reflection of true character. People be thinking that shit is funny. Okay. Me, I just be watching. But, a lot of people think that shit is funny and then they'll give you all the excuses as to why. But is it right? Going back to the 42 laws of My Apothecary. Okay. So in the past, you were led by temptation. As the church would say it, you were led by the flesh. Okay. And not the Holy Spirit. Okay. But on a spiritual level, you were led by temptation. You were led by unwholeness. You were led by codependency, which became your codependent. You were led by lack. You were led by, and when I say lack, this could be lack of love, lack of a family, lack of friendship, because this could have to do with friends too. Okay, or it's levels to this. Okay, but either way, you misjudged. You misjudged real bad, okay? And I feel like in the present moment, you fucked up. I really don't have to tell you that you fucked up, okay? But instead of you making that fuck up a stepping stone, you're allowing it to control your reality. Ooh, nose is itching. Ooh, okay. So in the past, she was Gucci, Louis, Prada, but it was fake, which is why it's not still standing today in the present energy. So it's kind of like, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but we can't go back to yesterday. But history does repeat itself. So, what goes around comes back around. If you failed the test will represent itself. And in July, you have a redo. Okay. So before I even pull the future cards, leading into this present energy, there's something coming up in July that is very tempting, that is very pleasing to the flesh, that is able to assist you in fulfilling something that you lack. Are you going to fall for it? Or are you going to take a step back before committing? Because we saw the commitment card. Are you going to take a step back before committing? And then that commitment card was 3-6. 3-6 breaks down to 9. 3-6-9. So what you're creating, okay? Are you going to take a step back and get a bird's eye view? Or are you going to fall to submission? Okay? Okay. So in the present energy, we have disloyalty. But we have loyal heart in reverse. And then we have the fates in reverse. So first thing I'm getting is disloyalty in the present moment. I'm also getting with this fates, this is fates in reverse is giving me like forcing something to work. Like, you know, your moral code knows something isn't right. Okay. I don't know what I'm talking about, but morality is at play, which is why 42 laws are coming up. Okay. Morality is at play here. Okay. What is your moral code? Who are you? I gave the message a lot that, you know, you need to know who you are without someone defining that for you. I've been talking about this since my Clubhouse days. Um, and that time is up now. That test, like you're about to get the results. You've already taken the test, okay? So with this fates being in reverse as well, you may think that something is it's just your luck, it's your favor, but it is fated, okay? And it's interesting because I was talking to someone about this recently, but you know, I really do believe every part of our lives, every good thing and every bad thing, we foresaw the entire picture before we came to this earth. And me, I've been trying to figure out what the fuck did I see so I can, you know, navigate the waters. But at the same time, you know, I really don't want to see because even though I am a seer, I love to be open to surprises as well. And knowing everything is boring as fuck. Okay. It really, really is. And so I allow the fates to be in control and I allow my intuition to rest because it does need to rest at times. But going back to, you know, you guys in a personal level, I feel like you've been disloyal to yourself. Smoke alarm, you've been disloyal to your inner child. You've been disloyal to your moral code. And when I say disloyal to your moral code, this is to me, when you make promises to yourself, you've been making promises that you have not been keeping. I did a 38-day detox. I completed it. Since yesterday, I have woken up with a smile on my face, just unconsciously. I can't tell you the last time I've ever done that in my life. Like, usually I wake up, I thank spirit for another day, and then I'm thinking about all the shit I got to do that day. And then it gets done or it just gets moved back. But now, like, I have so much drive, I have so much ambition, but I really had to sacrifice something that I enjoy. Okay, something that I thought that I needed. And then I proved to myself for 38 days that I didn't need it. But I had to take that break. I had to go through it. And yes, there were many times when I was just like, I need it. Like a fiend. Like truly, truly sugar is an addiction. Coffee is an addiction too. Caffeine, that's what I mean. Caffeine is an addiction, but we all know this. But, you know, there were times when I felt weak, but I made a promise to myself. I made a commitment to myself. I created a new cycle for myself. And 38 breaks down to 11. That was justice for myself. And, you know, I'm feeling it pay off and as well as seeing, okay? And just to be transparent, even the blessings I received from others were more than I've received in a while. And, you know, I know that was because of my sacrifice. So sacrificing, yes, it is difficult, but it's worthy. Like it is a worth and an action we're doing that is worthy. Now, if you're doing this, it's, you know, the intention is everything as well. If you're doing anything out of malice and spite, and not for the betterment of your own health, whether that's mentally, emotionally, then you're not going to have the outcome. You're probably still going to wake up mad every fucking day. Okay. But when you do something for the good of you, which is also for the good of others, then that shit pays off in unexpected ways. Okay. So going back to the present energy and loyal heart and the fates, I already iterated the disloyalty, but here, cross my heart, hope to die. Stick a needle in my eye. Is somebody got a voodoo doll? The fuck is going on? Oh, Jesus. Where's the dragon blood's incense? Hold on, because, baby, I have boundaries, okay? Hold on. So let's bring the blood of the dragon, since y'all want to use that type of magic, okay? You know, voodoo dolls, let's talk about it after I fucking like this bitch, okay? My window is open, so the energy is actively transmuting, okay? Okay, I got this over here. And as I bring this up, so the other day, hold on, I'm going to talk about it now. No, I'll talk about it on my live tomorrow. Make sure you type with me on Instagram. But something happened with my niece over the weekend. Nothing bad, but it was very divine, okay? But I'll talk about it tomorrow. Anyways, thank you for protection. All right, so actually we're gonna go this way. Yeah, this way. Baby, won't you come my way? Okay, so I'm gonna refer to it as the VD, okay? The VD is used to harm others, right? When has it ever been known to do good? Okay. It's always been used to harm and attack others. Cross my heart, hope to die. I just keep seeing a doll with a needle in its eye. So I'm getting eye for an eye energy. You know, that's Old Testament energy. What the fuck? Is that my hair? I felt like a fucking spider was crawling on my face. I think it's my hair though. Okay. That was weird. Continue. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Again, continue. Okay. So, you know, it's always used for destruction. It's never used for anything of light. Okay. It's always used of darkness. I'll say it in that context. And when you have the energy to speak harm, create harm, I'm being drawn to The Craft, okay? The movie The Craft. And, you know, they use their power for personal gain and not for the healing of the collective. And when you tap into spirituality of any kind and you do things out of personal gain, especially, you know, being on an earth that's surrounded by billions of people, and you're aware of the difference of light and dark energy, or what the fuck? Whoever's doing this to you, whew, this must just be wow. There's hell to pay for that, okay? And I hear there's a reckoning coming, okay? There's a reckoning coming. And do you want me to finish this statement? I'm going to stop there, okay? 10. Okay, let's move on. So in the present energy, baby, there's a reckoning coming. You feel like, you know, whatever has been your disruption of peace isn't fated, but it is. Because even though we know that change is a constant variable and it's inevitable, we as humans are still fixed and comfortable, and we don't know. We always extend shit past its expiration date, okay? We always, you know, focus on the potential and focus on, it's like between the potential and focusing on everything that you did wrong is why cycles last longer than they should, okay? So in the present, you're being asked to really be your own eagle. Fly like an eagle, but be your own eagle. but an ego needs to elevate in order to see. Okay, so how can you elevate? Okay, how can you elevate your diet? How can you elevate your mind? You can start by listening to music with no words. Listen to fucking violins and fucking drums and shit, okay? Connect with the ancestors. Some of y'all really need to listen to some drums and fucking chant that shit and fucking dance that shit the fuck. What the fuck is going on, okay? Are y'all, is this like, this is a collective message, so I'm hearing people are desperate and spirituality is popular. So, oh, this is a setup. This is a setup, and spirit is allowing it to happen to see. You want to know what this is compared to? This is compared to the jab. Because that was 2 to 3 years ago. It makes sense. So, yes, whatever this energy is, whatever this test, it's going to be pressure like they pressured the whole fucking world with that fucking bullshit, okay? That they are now denouncing and shit, okay? So, with that energy, with whatever this is, this could be with money, okay? Because, money was a main factor for that shit to be pushed so hard, okay? Jobs, work, all of that, all of that. And, things have become more balanced, but baby, the world is in an uproar, okay? So, in July, especially as these nodes shift and the lack that surrounds the world, okay, and not everyone is in this energy, but it is an energy that is circulating, okay, like the fucking wind, okay, like the air, bitch, it's everywhere, okay, okay. So with this, don't, if you want things to really work out in your highest favor, if you really want to be that eagle that's able to fly over and pass the bullshit and really, really, even if the world is in a disruption of peace, you have a peace that surpasses all understanding, then work on the loyalty with yourself, okay? You don't play about other people, but you play with yourself, okay? Which means you do play about other people. Because if you don't play about you, nobody else is going to play about you. But if you play about you, people going to play with you, okay? And I feel like people are playing with you. It feels like you're a puppet and you're being asked to be the puppet master instead of being the puppeteer. Okay. And so in the present energy, shit don't feel good. Okay. And if it do feel good, there's this uneasiness within, there's this unsettling feeling within. Okay. So honor that energy. Recluse. Okay. Be mindful of the brown recluse spiders, but recluse. You need to recluse and revamp. Okay. And redo. Okay. Now, as far as like foreseeing issues in the future, you have giving and receiving and flow. So you're struggling with the balance between giving to self and pouring into others. And this means, cross hand over his heart, okay? So pledging allegiance to something, okay? But pledging an allegiance to yourself. If you honor your own honor code, if you honor your own moral code, which is also, setting extreme firm boundaries and not smoke alarm, not allowing anything to sway that, then you'll always be good because you'll listen to what yourself says and you're able to trust your body, because it's like the flesh and the spirit are working as one versus working as enemies against each other. And then you'll know who to give to and who to retract from, who to give to, who to recluse from. Does that make sense? So to avoid these problems in the present, in the future, work on your own, heal the disloyalty within yourself. Also, let go of past events and past situations. Baby, it's the past. Okay? Because at this point, you're growing into an elder. that's always living in the fucking past. So how are we gonna shake that shit up? All right. Let's clarify this in the present. Just gonna use this deck. All right, can you clarify the redo energy in the present and past? Bottom 13, solitude. Okay, recluse. So the present energy is cleaning house. This is July. We have wishing well in reverse and balancing act in reverse. There's a wish that you want to come true in July. It's not happening. And this is because this is a part of the redo. I just keep hearing, yes, smoke alarm, the redo of the test. But this isn't for everyone, though. Eye of the Tiger. There's an orange cat. When I was dating a Sagittarius at one point, and it was the only time I've ever had a cat, and that cat's name was Tiger. That's why I said that, because there's a cat right here. Okay, but you see these broomsticks? Okay, it's giving me like sorcery type of energy. Hold on, I see that card in this deck, but I need to clarify why balancing act is in reverse. There's something that I can't see. Why can I not see? I can definitely. Oh. I get it. Okay. I don't need to clarify, but I will pull from this deck in a second. So, in the month of July, with the redo energy, you are literally cleaning house, okay? Cleaning your physical home. You're more quiet. You're more quiet than talkative in July, because you feel imbalanced and you feel like this wishing well in reverse. This is that energy of lack, and that energy of defeat. And I'm being drawn back to the train story and that weakest moment. So wherever you feel weak, it's time to clean that energy up. And so it's like mastering your weaknesses into strengths, okay? And leaning on your strengths to assist you in mastering those weaknesses. With this wishing well, you need to know that literally, like I said, like I have on my website, like I said on my website, you are the I am. But you don't feel like it. And I hear, I can get up, but I can't stay up. But that's a lie that you're telling to yourself. Because the reason why you can't stay up is because you keep reflecting on every time you got up, that shit fell. So the cycle, the mind, the mind, your mind and how you think, whether it is spoken or unspoken, is your reality in July. Okay? So if you're someone that's always focusing on the positive of things, you're good. But if you're someone that struggles with, balancing the darkness and the light within the mind, there's some pressure. For a lot of you, you do need to go back to October of last year. That was the previous eclipse season, I believe. Hold on. What moons were in October? Hold on. But unconditional love popped out, so we'll take that. But it popped out reverse. Hold on. October 2022. Moon's astrology. Some of you are really struggling with love. What is love? What's the truth of love? A lot of you feel unloved. You feel unappreciated. You feel undervalued. You feel stretched beyond the limit that you can be stretched. But that's because you're more flexible than you give yourself credit for. You tend to skip to the defeat without even doing the work to get to the victory. So in October 2022, we had interesting on the 1st of October. The 1st of October, the moon was in Sag energy. And then on October 2nd, today is July 2nd, November, December, January, February, March. That's 9 months. November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. That's 9 months, a birth. So something was created, and go back to October 2022. Something was initiated then that's birthing for some of you this month, between now and August. But on October 2nd, the moon was in Capricorn, and we have a full moon in Capricorn tomorrow. But we had a full moon in Aries on October 9th of last year, and we had a new moon in Scorpio solar eclipse. Yeah, that was the last eclipse. So October 25th, go back to October 25th, your archives, your notes, everything. What happened? Because that new moon solar eclipse, you did something. You probably did some magic because sorcery came up. A lot of you who you need to focus on your love life in October. That is coming full circle in July, especially with this unconditional love in reverse. I don't know what happened in October, and then we ended with flow here, and then we have lovers, unconditional love, giving and receiving, loyal heart, like the heart. And we're about to move into Leo season, ruling the heart chakra, like your heart, baby. Venus is in Leo right now. So yes, until October. Oh my God. So yeah, baby, only the strong gonna survive this. So I'm gonna talk about this, and then we're gonna pull a card to end. When it comes to your love life, okay, I just want to preface, I don't give a fuck, okay? I don't. But I know that the way I be talking, a lot of y'all be thinking I give a fuck and I just want you to be single. No. Okay? But let me tell you, okay, what I do know is that if you feel like I'm telling you to be single, you need to be, okay? A hit dog will holler. And I said that, I just hear Boosie, I'm a dog. Anyway, so there was somebody you were fucking with that's a dog, okay? Between October and July, their dog got another notification. They're a dog, okay? Or what do they say now? Simpson shit. Y'all got a label for everything in 2023 and beyond. Okay, I don't have me quoting every fucking thing. A dog, a simp, a non-alpha. It's all kind of fucking shits. All kind of things. All kind. Okay. But when it comes to your love life, baby, it's fucked up. Okay. On another level. Okay. And I'm not trying to be funny, but baby, it is what it is. So on top of you feeling unloved, your love life is fucked up. You want to know why your love life has been fucked up? Because you haven't been properly loving yourself. Okay, you haven't been making yourself the wishing well. Okay, and you probably, and no, this is not an act bad summer for you. It's not an act bad summer. Okay, I hear you need to act holy. That shit was funny. You need to act holy. Okay, this is an act. Baby, balancing act. You need to act holy. You need to act holy between now and September. Okay, so holiness is self-preservation. Okay, this is This is, baby, you need to cleanse, okay? You need to detox the sexual energies. You need to purge some shit, okay? Cleaning house, it's purging time. Okay, on a personal note, baby, and in the fucking world. Okay, so as outside is doing its thing, baby, you're inside cleaning house. Okay, the house is you, the house is self. Okay, and then once you good, okay, that's when you can properly clean your own damn house. Okay, because what kind of fucking energy are you? Oh, thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Sorry, I'm in alignment. Thank you. Um, fuck, where was I at? Okay, yeah, because you try and clean your house. Yo, you hear that? And then you keep putting imbalanced energy all up and through the fucking environment that you're creating, because baby, you're imbalanced. Okay, now for me, baby, cleaning is very, very healing for me. Okay, it's very soothing. Okay, it's like when I be creating my products. Okay, baby, I stop the world. Okay, I stop the world and I be in my zone. Okay, and baby, and then yeah, yeah, it's a thing. Okay, but I know how to clean my house. Okay, and before I go outside of me, I go inside of me. Okay, and baby, if I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. Okay, I don't cook without sage. Okay, I can't. I can't trust the grocery stores. Okay, baby, the 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 farmers, even the local farmers. I be thinking about, what kind of soil are you growing this food in? Okay, okay. So and honestly, I don't have the proper knowledge to even be making them type of damn decisions, because I don't know. I gotta do more research myself, if I'm just being honest. But I'd be thinking about shit like that. Okay, my Aquarius North Node be outside of the box. Okay, and it's like, okay, what does your house look like? Okay. Is your house dirty? Okay. Do you wash your hands? Okay. Do you honor the earth? Okay. Or are you just doing this for $1? I be thinking about shit like that. People don't be thinking about shit like that. That's weird to me. But I'm unique. I'm different. So I gotta stop saying shit is weird to me, because that's not right. Okay. But anyways, if you're doing that, don't do that. It's not nice. Okay. Like I be telling my nieces, it's not nice, and my nephews. But yeah. So back to your love life, my love. Venus and Leo could be your best friend. And it is going to be your best friend for some of you, but I'm really not talking to that crowd, okay? Venus and Leo is having you. This loyal heart is 2 owls. Baby, it's reverse. Baby, first of all, you're the one, not the two. Second of all, you need to master your heart chakra needs healing. Okay? It's bruised and damaged from childhood. And then as an adult, you didn't took that bitch through the fucking boxing ring every damn season and for a couple of years. And if you really reflect, you have not given yourself proper time to heal. Just like, if someone loses a damn job, okay, no one, they just start immediately searching for another job. Fucking lose a car, you immediately start searching for a new car. Okay, honey, something happened, you just the next best thing. Okay, when do you just stop the world, babe? Like, just stop the world. Because when you stop the world, you really got to face some shit. So when you don't have to face it, you just constantly run to the next best thing. But Venus and Leo up until October is stopping the motherfucking world, okay? Until you get you together, because you got some shit to do. And you cannot do this with an unwhole, unhealed, half-ass heart, okay? Because all you're getting is half-ass energy back. And that's what you've been getting all your motherfucking life, okay? The last time you were as pure as spirit wants you to be is when you were a child, and that was taken away from you, snatched away from you. There's trauma there that has replaced that energy. So you're being asked to repurify, okay? We're in summer. Fire is a purification. Just like when you got to get a splinter, because a lot of you got some splinters that bitch be hurting. It's under the skin, okay? But you take a safety pin, you use a fucking lighter, purify that bitch and you go to surgery, okay? Like Beyonce said, it's your soul that needs surgery and it's your heart. I'm adding your heart, okay? But she said it's your soul. I'm saying it's your heart, okay? So you could be feeling unpretty, unloved, uncared for, all of the uns. But each time, and this is another thing, this was a hard lesson that I had to go through in my shadow work journey. All of those things, uncared, unloved, unprovided for, and taken care of, each time I feel that way, I'm literally spitting in my ancestors' faces. And I use spit because spit is heavily disrespectful. If a motherfucker spit in my face, I'm swinging, okay? But that, we got to do better. I have done better. You got to do better too. I had a temper tantrum on June 28th, okay? I did. And, I be advising when you be going through some shit, you just got to just go in real quick, be honest. And I did that. I went in, I was honest. And I started to regret it. I really did. But I gave myself grace. Number one, because it's not something that I do often. It's very rare that I have a temper tantrum. Number two, I see why. But number three, I am a human. And I'm not perfect. I am perfect, but I'm not. Okay, there's a duality with that for me. Did you see my eye do that just now? So that was my left eye too. Probably to you look like my right. But 101, 1, 2, 3. We're about to bring this to a close after we pull this card. I forgot where I was going, so let's pull this card. But there's a duality with perfectionism. That's where I was going. So, in the eyes of your ancestors, I hear, honestly, it doesn't matter, because what's in the eyes of you, that's what matters, because it's a reflection of them. Woo, yeah. Look at this. All of these R's. Supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth. Okay, but final card for graduation part 2 in the redo. So when you notice the cycle representing itself, I hear take a moment to step outside of yourself and assess the situation. Bird's eye. Eye of the eagle, eye of the tiger. Final message for the collective. Damn. This is just so aligned, guys. So remember how I mentioned you are the I am? Baby, the I am presence came out, okay? But when I did that, okay, so you have serious star blessings in reverse. Yes is in reverse. Proceed is in reverse. Be seen is in reverse. Push through is in reverse. So this is giving me, you've been telling yourself no when God has been telling you yes. But this is also iterating that solitude energy. But this is also, so it's like a double-edged sword. Solitude is needed. And you will not be seen until you push through and proceed and say yes to the solitude. Let's be clear. And once you have this reclusive energy, I don't know if you guys can see, but this is the divine, okay? The angelic frequency. Anyways, I am present says light body activation, accessing the divine within. So the divine within is you. Whoever you pray to is you. When I pray, I'm stepping outside of myself. That's my reasoning. When I am praying before each session that I do, I'm stepping outside of myself and I'm getting into my ego, raven energy. Then when I end this motherfucker, I'm back to me. I'm back to just being a human. An elevated human, I'll say that. But with you, you're being asked to take the path. And as I say that, I look down, never noticed this fucking bright ass fucking light. This is better. But there's a path at the bottom of this card that I've never seen before. So there's a path to the light. You're coming out of the darkness into the light, okay? 7 is forward movement. But how are you going to move forward? Cross my heart, hope to die. What the fuck is happening? Maybe you need to pray. You need to pray. Are we good? Where are we going? The heart. Okay. That was good. Final message. Yeah. Her damn, she in her mood. Ooh, darkest fears. 6? How aligned? 6, 9. Let me show you so it'll align for you. 6, 9. Healing begins. Darkest fears. So coming out of the curtain, baby, you got to express some shit, okay? You got to get some shit off your chest, okay? Crossing your heart, that's holding it in, okay? This is also nonverbal communication, okay? So uncross, be open, make it do what it do. I'm going to make it do what it do, baby. And if you're into sex magic and you are imbalanced, all I got to say to you is God bless. Cause yeah. Are we good? Chariot, we're good. So 7, I'm going to end it there. How are you moving forward? It is the redo. God bless you. May the force be with you. Star Wars out here. I'm out. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. Okay, love you. Bye.